Hello there, I'm Doug Whiteman. I'm here talking with somebody about my life now today. Hey there, buddy. How you doing?
Um, why, uh, why do you take the peasant's land?
Well, that's a good question, kiddo. Well, I'd say I'd take the peasant's land because I just really want it. I used to be a wage cuck. I used to work at McDonald, and I used to have to go work my shifts, take public transport, and I just want some power now.
Do you miss Wendy's?
I told you I worked at McDonald. I never went to a Wendy.
You've never eaten at a Wendy's?
I've never eaten at a Wendy,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
What do you eat currently?
Well, I eat whatever I can find at the local grocery market, Get some Oreos, get some Purdue chicken tenders. Yeah. That's what I eat.
Alright, so, how do you keep yourself entertained?
Well, I go around and take land from the peasantry, but, technology might be gone except for this wonderful speaking device. But I have music too.
Is there any circumstances where you'd kill a peasant?
I might kill a peasant. Well, nah, I'm not out to kill peasants. I'm just out to, handicap them and take their land.
Yeah, but what if a peasant tries to steal anything of yours?
I'll take his kneecaps,
But like, he tries to touch your music.
But you take his kneecaps, man. Come on, look at me.
But what'll you do if he tries to crawl towards it?
I took his kneecaps. He can't move. Come on.
He has arms.
No, but you're in so much pain when I take your kneecaps. You're hugging your knee. You're like, and yeah, like that.
So do you have a room where you keep the kneecaps?
Oh, I put them in Tupperware, and I stuff them in the freezer for safe keeping. I trade them on the black market,
But does the black market still exist?
Well, of course it does. All you gotta do is go down a dark alley and find some dude in a robe looking for kneecaps. It's easy. Ooh, excuse me there. I got a little gas because stocking up on carbonated drinks because all the water's gone. We've entered a drought, We gotta start making our own water.
So, how big is your home base?
Well, right about now I don't own too much land, but I took the surrounding houses and stuff because I live next to a bunch of old folks, so they can't challenge me. I'll kick their ass.
Do you have any sworn enemies?
Not yet, but I've heard of some dudes that live nearby that are trying to gain power too. I might take them down,
Do you currently have any friendships, or?
Nah, man, why the fuck would I have friends when I'm trying to take land? I don't need somebody trying to take my land too while I'm not looking.
What about an ally? Don't you need an ally in this world?
I haven't encountered anybody who isn't already under my control. I don't need allies yet.
But what if someone under your control, what if they want to be your friend?
Oh, they can fuck right off, man. I'm gonna go back to your own home. Get out of my house, bum. Yeah.
Do you like Chef Boyardee?
Nah, that shit's gone rotten already, man. Come on, can't eat that shit. You can only eat soup now. Soup's the only thing that hasn't gone bad.
What about animals?
Well, the animals are full of parasites. It's a real problem, You catch my drift?
Do you have any animals of your own?
Nah. Why would I have an animal? Come on, look at me.
Oh no. So you can eat it when times get tough.
But animal meat, unless it's like a cow or a pig, it's no good.
Not
You
necessarily.
gotta feed them good grass. You gotta keep them in a nice climate, you know? You can't keep them in your basement, man.
How long has it been since your family perished?
What family? Come on, it's a joke.
Oh.
You know that, right? I ain't got a family no more. I don't need one.
Were they killed in the apocalypse?
Yeah, of course they were, man. They're working at government jobs. They're always telling me, you're a bum. You're a bum, Doug. Get out of my house. And I always say to them, you're a stupid blind pig. You work for the government. And then when the government computers exploded, they're dead now.
Mm-hmm. Did you laugh when you heard the news?
No, I fucking cried for an hour, and then I was like, well, time to take advantage of my situation and take the peasants' land.
So how long were you a wage cop?
About 2 months.
But
Hell, it was the worst 2 months of my freaking life. My parents kicked me out of the basement. They're like, you can't sit on the computer and watch your anime and bully little kids on the internet. Go get yourself a job, Doug. And I was like, I don't want to get a job. And then they made me get a job. You know?
how long has it been since you watched anime?
Well, that's a good question. I don't know. A lot of time's passed since Y10K, but it was 2 months before Y10K. Then, yeah, we'll probably start a new calendar to keep track of time. Right after the apocalypse.
So, do you know what's currently plaguing the world?
No, probably poverty though. Starvation. Yeah.
What's that?
Sounds about right. Starvation and thirst. Maybe a little poverty. Unless you have the land, in which case you're big money, man. You got big money.
Is there any big villain people?
Well, what are you talking about, a villain? Look at me. I'm living alone next to all these old folks, and I take all their land, and they don't care. They're gonna live out their life. Or whatever's
Do you know
left
the names
of it.
any of the old people?
No, I don't talk to anybody outside my house. Except for you.
But don't they ever introduce themselves to you?
Oh, they come over to my house, they complain, "Why do you come and try to take my land, boy? What were you talking about? You run in here with your fedora and your jacket and you say, 'Give me your land, sucker.' And I said, 'You know it.' And you kept going in. And then I tell them, you can just fuck right off and go back home, please. You know? That's the problem. They just don't get it. I don't care. Like, they complain about me taking their land, and I say, I don't give a shit. They don't care. They don't care that I don't care. It's a problem.
Have you received any injuries while taking land?
No, because I told you. I'll tell you again. It's a bunch of old people. They can't hurt me.
That?
Yeah, that's it, man. Oh, except I got a nasty paper cut, right on my middle finger. You can't see it on the camera. But it was a gusher, squirt, squirt.
What were you doing?
I was just flipping through my documents to make sure I had all the land in order.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you consider yourself a gamer?
Well, who would be gaming at a time where technology has blown up in the face of everybody, except for this wonderful application we're talking through?
I mean, you can be a gamer through chess? And
Oh, of course I play chess. How else do you think I keep my mind intact? How do you think I gained the land? Not by force, but through winning chess games. Come on, look at me. I had those weapons last week, but then I realized I could just beat them in mind games, beat them in chess, you know? Get what I want that way.
When the old people lost, did any of them try to threaten you?
No! They just accepted their loss. They realized that I wasn't gonna, like, abuse them, just take their land and call it my own. You know?
Are there children involved, or is it strictly
No, I told you.
people?
I live right next to a bunch of old people.
That's it?
Yeah.
Uh,
I told you, I only took, like, 5 houses. What was right next to me, you know? Bunch of old people.
how many more do you plan to take?
Oh, as many as I fucking can, man. You're next, I bet. Wouldn't that be ironic, yeah? You're talking to me now, and then 2 days later I'm up at your door, and I beat you in a game of chess, or I take your kneecaps and I take your land with me.
Do you know where I am?
No, but I sure will fucking find out, kiddo.
Alright.
Yeah, you better watch yourself, you know? Better stand back. Alright? Yeah?
Yeah, makes sense.
Alright, yeah. I'll see you on the battlefield, you know?